long last, everything will be as it should. Justice may be delayed, but it is never denied. It's all quite simple. Remand Quasimodo into custody, wait for that traitorous Phoebus and his sorcerers to come running, and exact righteous vengeance upon all betrayers. It is my sworn duty. Oh, how I've awaited this day. Arranging for a suitable prison cell was no easy feat. And yet, there is one more piece of equipment I found it necessary to purchase. Let's send Frollo to adjust part of his plan. What insolence! Not one blacksmith in Paris will sell me a single set of manacles. He's already broken every pair I could find. At the moment, my financial resources are not endless. Consequently, I will be paying for all such equipment on credit. I should have known my pleas would fall on deaf ears. The people of this city are as slothful as they are avaricious. How quickly they forget the firm hand that once guided them, my tireless efforts to save them from themselves. Hear me, people of Paris. If you have forgotten me, then gaze upon this and remember. Let's send Frollo to try to sway the crowd. Remember the shawl of the foul witch whose wickedness cast a thrall over all Paris. The fateful shroud that... What? How dare you, sir? This is not my personal handkerchief. It is a visual aid to inspire contrition. I don't care if it pairs well with my robe, because it's not a... I will accept no such compliment, you fool! The people of this city, slothful, avaricious, and horrifically disrespectful. The good news is, I'm sure Frollo's behind this. The reports of him blathering in the public square are evidence enough. As for the bad news, he was long gone by the time I arrived, and I still have no idea where he stashed Quasimodo. It's been hours since the kidnapping. He could be anywhere by now. If only I had a half-decent map of the city, some way to reconstruct his carriage route or... Hey, now there's an idea. Let's build the bells of Notre Dame. I knew it! Who's got the best scale model recreation of Paris this side of Picardy? Only a certain bell ringer, that's who. He's really expanded the scope of that thing over the last few months. Practically goes all the way out to the Bastille. I do feel a little guilty commandeering it without asking. But if anything's a special case, this is. And I'll put all the pieces back where I found them once I'm done. It's common courtesy. Here we are, one bird's eye view of the city in miniature. Now what's the best way to go about this? Well, we have a figurine of Quasimodo here, and this carriage over here gives a good idea of the scale involved. So it looks like we're just missing Frollo. No surprises there. I wouldn't want a 2-inch tall despot in my living room either. But if I'm going to plot out sight lines and getaway routes, a visual aid would help. Is there anything here I could... Let's send Phoebus to find a Frollo in Notre Dame. Ha! Perfect! For this afternoon's crime scene diagram, the role of Claude Frollo will be played by... well, I think this is a dried up clove of garlic, or maybe a shallot if you're squinting. One thing certain, it smells a lot better than the real Frollo ever did. Ha! Yeah, I'd better get back on track. I played with toy soldiers a lot as a kid. It's easy to get caught up in this sort of thing. Alright, if Frollo was transporting Quasimodo in the kind of wagon Claude described, that would rule out the pont change. It's market day there. They'd be too wide to make it through the stalls. And with repairs to the docks on the left bank, he'd have had to keep away from that whole block as well. So... actually, there aren't that many ways for him to get off Ile de la Cité, are there? Narrows the search radius considerably. Let's send Frollo to lurk near Claude's wagon, and let's send Phoebus to plan from Notre Dame. Blast these confounded... For decades I've walked these streets, only to have them turn against me now. Navigating the prison wagon to its destination was supremely difficult, but alone and on foot, it's still a struggle too. No! I've passed that accursed wagon 3 times already! It's mocking me, I tell you. And I do not take kindly to being mocked. My moment of redemption is almost at hand. I must keep my wits about me. These alleys are full of thieves and cut purses after all. It wouldn't do for me to be taken by surprise. Let's welcome Esmeralda.